Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things already rolling. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go...
Rummenigge! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Benfica with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Ibrahimovic.
Well, Alessandro Nesta turns defence into an art form. If you like your defenders slick and quick,
It's Ibrahimovic! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, nice touch. Benfica have the chance to go the other way. Oh, it's Nedved. Nicely weighted ball. Yaya Toure. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge. Nice sequence of passes, this. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Cafu is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Knocks it into space. Bale, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
That is good progress on the left. Plays it across. Bale getting this one clear. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's found a way through. And he whips it across. Cafu is one whose deliveries we all know about. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them.
Benfica really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
And this is Ronaldinho.
Oh, great feat, that.
And he's managed to get free. He's had it taken off him. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Bale. Ibrahimovic is onto it in a flash. Yaya Toure. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And no, that was never going to make it. Chance here to counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now he's got space here.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho makes a dash for it. Oh, sweet feet. Now there's a fine ball. And they're quick to get it back. Rummenigge has given away a free kick. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Cafu probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Ronaldinho really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And he skips past his man. He's beaten the last man. Nedved. Pull it. He won't be happy with that one. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is closer. Oh, this looks sharp. That's the end of the first 45. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So, nothing to report so far on the goals front.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. And we're already... It's Ronaldinho! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Ibrahimovic. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. He has found the way through. Decent chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Chelsea have fired themselves in front.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
That's a good run down the left. Cafu. And it's Yaya Toure. Great vision. And this is Hullet.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Pinches it off him. Closer, looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Nedved can see things, others simply cannot. Just about up to the hour now. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he goes cross-field.
Good ball, that too.
Strong running down that left flank. Now it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That's a throw.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 8. Sidorf. Sai e vai entrar para o seu lugar com o número 21. Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
And he's taking no chances there. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Ibrahimovic going after that. Nedved going about things with real menace. Chelsea perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Now who's going to be first to this? Cafu. Chelsea are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. And the score is 1-0. That'll be a corner. Corner number 2 then. Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Chelsea have their third corner. That's really well cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. And that's another good win of the ball. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Yaya Toure. And it's Bale. 75 minutes played. This is a promising build-up. And he's cut it out.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Ibrahimovic. Nedved. That is great defending, so alert. Yaya Toure. That is good alertness. Kaka is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. And that's a dangerous ball. Shapes to shoot! Chelsea get their fourth corner. Getting up there! And that really should have been that.
Ibrahimovic really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
And it's Ibrahimovic. That is ended up in no man's land. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, some astute defending there.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Nesta is very much of the none-shall-pass school of defending.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan.
Can he get onto this?
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
Rummenigge. Hullet. Very nicely done. And that interception was most necessary. Shoots! And he's stuck it away! They have stolen level at the last! And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Decent game of football that, intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Closer, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always like...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
So we're very much on the way now.
He's beaten the last man.
Ibrahimovic clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
The defence opting here for strength in numbers. And here's Closer.
Closer really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Chelsea have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Toure tries to clear, and it's Lahm.
Lahm plays it in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And he's picked it up out wide. Cross.
Impressive! Oh, off the bar!
Over to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
Philip Lahm, Jim Beglin, one of the greatest fullbacks ever, perhaps.
Chance! Off the post!
Cross into the box.
In he goes again! It's in!
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So, a breakthrough already. Ronaldinho.
Knocks it into space.
Nedved. And here's the chance to counter. And here's Closer. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think...
Ronaldinho! Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
And it's Hullet. Nedved conjures time and space where few can.
That is ended up in no man's land. Toure did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
Hullet promptly onto that, and that is that. Nedved makes a dash for it.
Hullet.
Hullet defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
Cafu has created one goal already. Lahm.
Now the delivery.
Well played and well cleared. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their...
Ibrahimovic! It's hit the upright. That was mighty close.
Corner number 2 then.
Ronaldinho plays it short.
Applies the finish!
Keeper's not concerned by that.
Ronaldinho probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Looking to play him in.
And this is Ibrahimovic.
Cafu
Seedorf
has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Desai.
and it's Ronaldinho.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Pull it.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Chelsea really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Now Yaya Toure. Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
And he's managed to get free. He's got plenty of space out wide here. In towards the back stick. Desai.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Decent chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
That's going to go a long
Vamos ter
way.
minuto de compensação.
Works it forward. Aimed beyond the defence. That's it, 45 minutes up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
I think the scoreline probably is a fair reflection of the first half. If there is perhaps one criticism I can make, it would be the wastefulness in front of goal. You really ought to be putting those chances away. They have to make up for that.
Chelsea leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. Back underway then. Chelsea currently ahead by the smallest of margins.
And the shot!
Chelsea get their fourth corner. Benfica are looking to go forward now. Turns back here, probably the best option. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Rummenigge. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, no joy this time. Lahm, very much a man of this moment. Cafu. Hullet. And it's Hullet. Nedved. Searching pass he's played there. He's through here.
Brilliant save from Buffon!
Ibrahimovic is onto it in a flash.
Oh, they can break here.
Lahm. Closer is being harried and hassled.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Team still separated by the game's only goal. And the counter is on.
Seedorf running with intent. Hullet. Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
It's Ibrahimovic! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Ibrahimovic is offering a right smile there.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Ronaldinho with the short one.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. That's really well manoeuvred. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Seedorf.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And they've got a throw. Looking for the run. Desai gets over and intercepts. And it's Lam. Lam. He's got away. Lam delivers. Van der Sar claims it. Safe hands. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! He's got away with one there.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Can he get it through? Played out towards the right wing. Yaya Toure. That's good running with the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's Ronaldinho! Ronaldinho! Has there ever been the like? About as smooth as it gets. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Chelsea are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Now this could be there's the shot! And how did he not put that away?
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
Pullet goes short. Always and he shoots! Now who's going to be first to this? Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. And he's had it nicked away. Tries to pass it through. Rummenigge. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Look, the only way of becoming more aware, Peter, is by lifting your head and realising who's where around you.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Lovely ball and a rip. Nesta. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Lam is looking to influence the game from out wide. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Strokes it back. And time is up. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Yaya Toure.
Peter, if you're looking for a defensive blueprint, then look no further than Alessandro Nesta.
There's nothing he hasn't got, is there?
As complete a stopper as I can remember, he just loves to defend.
Shot, surely! It's off target and by quite a way. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's delightful. It is a corner, good chance.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And that is well cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Hullet. Hullet going forward. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And the pass is intercepted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there. And it's Ibrahimovic! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Ronaldinho. That's good play. And it's Hullet. And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Closer, clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, third corner of the game. And this is Hullet. Backward it goes.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nesta is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. It's a pretty loose pass. Ibrahimovic! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Chelsea get their fourth corner. Getting up there! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Nedved going face-to-face with his great rival. He is through here. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Nesta, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. So we're still where we started right now. Played back. And the shot, it's Ibrahimovic! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Approaching the half-hour mark. Cafu. And that's a really buccaneering run he's making. Oh, such a clever touch. Hullet. That pass has been well intercepted.
Benfica really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Yaya Toure
Can so cleverly bypass the press.
closer, was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Well read, nice interception.
Seedorf
Gets the foot in and wins the ball. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. That's the keeper's ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's picked his way through. Lahm plays it in. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Lofted upfield. And that has not gone well.
Yaya Toure.
Rummenigge.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Seedorf. Cafu gets into a good position. It's there!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
Benfica have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever.
That's the end of the first 45. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Chelsea trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And so the action is resumed.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Nicked it back promptly. Cafu is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And this is Ibrahimovic. He's being urged to shoot.
Yaya Toure.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chelsea can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the...
Decent chance! And a neat finish! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And this is Hullet. Cafu. Cross from Cafu. Cleared away. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Bale is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Toure running with intent. Just eases him off the ball. Closer, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Ibrahimovic. Ronaldinho.
And it's Hullet. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Closer, being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Ibrahimovic.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Closer! Oh! Fantastic! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
And yes, it's him again. Chelsea with the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
This is a promising build-up. Stood up well to him there. Ronaldinho. He's got away. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ronaldinho getting forward. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Seedorf. Nice looking ball. Nesta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Cafu. And it's Lahm. Lahm. Lovely bit of skill. Pinches it off him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Bale. Bale puts them all in. Keeper's dealt with that. Crossed in it. A header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Bale. Hullet, who is rarely short on confidence.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
And he's managed to get free. And he's been shifted off it. So that's it. It is all over. Chelsea have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Closer, taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. The end of the game. Reflections?
What a game, what a show of character. It wasn't looking good at one stage, it was quite flat in the first...